Seeking an aggressive growth in its largest market, India, the entertainment and leisure destination of Yas Island has lined up a series of high-profile activities keeping the Indian clientele in mind. This weekend, a number of Bollywood bigwigs would gather as Yas Island hosts IIFA Awards, said to be Bollywood's biggest awards. Just a couple of months ago, the destination roped in superstar Ranveer Singh as its brand ambassador for India and has been going over the top with the promotions featuring the star. In an interview with India Outbound, Findlay, CEO of Experience Hub, says Yas Island is investing heavily in India for mid-term and long-term growth.
Well, India was always the number one market for Yas Island, and it's we classify India as our regional market. It's a very important market, always has been, but we really thought that we could push it further. And the Indian market is a very unique market where sometimes with the UK market or Russian market, they travel at certain periods. Yeah, they travel like the festive times and so forth. The one thing with the Indian market being so close, they travel 365 days of the year. Yeah? We understand there's certain key travel periods, which is the summer, Diwali, but they will still go for short stays or for long weekends. The pandemic gave us some opportunities. One of those opportunities was to partner with Ranveer Singh as our ambassador. So as you've probably seen in the press, is that we've signed with Ranveer for 2 years. We just launched the campaign about a month ago. Ranveer is a perfect brand for Yas Island. The Yas Island kind of what we're trying to get across with the message and the brand is very similar to what Ranveer is, that young, dynamic, fun, energetic, and that's Yas Island, so it's a perfect fit. So we launched the campaign, so a big campaign. We did a lot of, first time ever, it's our biggest campaign we've ever done. Most of the media was in India. I think we did 90% of our media into India. We also did it into the GCC a bit because India Bollywood films are also very successful in the GCC region. There's a bigger fanfare there. And then we'll launch the second part of that campaign in just before Diwali. We've also done a lot with our trade partners. India still is a B2B market with very much of the trade partners. So basically, this year we've got 13 co-op campaigns, which will be running throughout the year. And we've also got a couple of very cool campaigns about to come up. We're launching one in about August, which I can't talk too much about it, but it's going to be probably a world's first. And it's going to involve bringing a lot of people here. So that's really around the campaigns. But we've got IIFA, which is very exciting for us. So we've got Salman Khan, we've got Ranveer, and we've got all the other Bollywood stars coming here. The whole island is full already, so we've sold most of the tickets, and it's just going to be an amazing time on to Yas Island. So it's a combination of these things is what is really driving what our campaigns are this year, and we're hoping to get some great success from it. Ranveer is targeting the 90%, as I said, for India. The 10% is the GCC, because with Kevin Hart is to do the rest. Yeah, so Kevin Hart is the European markets, the Americas. Is also doing some of the GCC, but we launched Kevin Hart yesterday, so he's our brand ambassador for those markets for the next 12 months. And yesterday we released the trailer, but there's 8 different commercials which will be released over the next couple of months, and we've also got another big social media campaign which we will launch in September with him. I think I'll have to get the numbers, but I think it's around 20%. Yeah, it's around 20% the number is, yeah. Okay. So it's quite significant. When you think of like we're very unique in the UAE. We've got 2 major airlines which fly to a number of cities throughout the world, which has a very long tail. So that we do get a lot of nationalities from different different countries. So to get that percentage is quite significant for us. Yeah, it's way beyond other countries. Yeah. It's leisure. Leisure is the primary segment. We are a leisure destination, though we are trying to drive. We're seeing some really good pickup this year, especially from MICE. Surprisingly, I didn't expect MICE to come back as quick as it is, but the inquiries are coming back very quickly. I would say more inquiries coming from India than any other country. So it shows you the kind of where we see that market going. We expected that to take a couple of years to recover. Probably, I think I saw some reports we were expecting 4 to 5 year recovery, but we're seeing some really good traction already in the MICE business. So leisure is our number one. We are a leisure destination, but for a MICE destination, because we have a very unique product, we've got so many hotels within close proximity. We've got world-class attractions. We've got 165 food and beverage outlets. We've got an Etihad Arena which can do MICE events from 100 people to 18,000. So there's not many better MICE destinations than Yas Island. So I can understand why we're getting so many inquiries at the moment. The other segment which we're looking at, and we've just employed a specialised person for that, is weddings. Yeah, I don't think there's many countries in the world where weddings is a specialised segment, but I think Indian weddings are very elaborate, and they don't normally go over the one day. They can go up to 5 days, 7 days. So we once again, I think it's very similar to what the MICE question was, is that we've got a perfect location. We can have different scenarios. You can have a wedding in either Warner Brothers on the golf course or in the arena, depending on how big it is. And I think we've got a perfect situation. So this year we're going to spend a lot of resource and effort to go after the wedding segment. The plan, what we're putting in place is not we're doing a campaign and expect it to bring rewards. We're going into the Indian market for a long-term strategy. So we're looking at 3 to 5 years that this strategy is being put together. So we build the brand equity. So over the years, it's become as famous as, say, Dubai or so forth as a must-do. We know that Thailand's very successful in India. We know that Malaysia, Singapore, Dubai, of course. We want to be in that same kind of realm, and it's not so much about how successful 2022 is or 2023 is. We want to be successful in 2030, and that's where we want to make sure that we build that brand equity within the Indian market, and that's the key to it. Yeah. I think the Middle East is very competitive destination. I think you've got your classic destinations. Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah is very active. You see Abu Dhabi is we're trying to also be very active. But you've got new destinations like Saudi Arabia, which is putting a lot of effort into these source markets and so forth. We're not worried about competition. We just believe if we do the best job possible, we can play against the big players in the market. We just extended our Indian office from 4 people to 10 people. The amount of investment we will do in India in the next 5 years is significant compared to any other destination. So we believe it's not about the short-term wins. It's about long-term focus, and that's what I think the key to our success will be.